Hi everyone, welcome to Fun Food Fashion again. Today we will be making a cake. Yes, a very interesting cake. We are going to make Black Forest cake. Yes, I know everyone's favorite cake is Black Forest, and we are going to learn how we can make Black Forest cake without a microwave, without any OTG or oven. In a pressure cooker, we are going to make this Black Forest cake, and we are going to ice that at home using very simple nozzles, which is very easily available in the market. So without further saying, let's get started and make Black Forest cake. But before that, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for further recipes. In a bowl, take all the dry ingredients and sift them. Here I have taken 150 grams of plain flour, to that 3 tablespoons of good quality cocoa powder, and then to that add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Add all the dry ingredients and sift them. This is a very important step. This will remove all the lumps in it and also incorporate some air in the flour. We are going to sift them twice. More you shift, more air you incorporate in them, and this step is necessary for making a very soft and fluffy cake. So now it's done. Keep the dry ingredients aside. Next, in the bowl we are going to add all the wet ingredients. In that bowl, take 100 grams of melted butter. This is salted butter. You can use unsalted butter as well, but I like to use salted one because salt enhances the taste of any dessert. Next to that, use 150 grams of caster sugar or powdered sugar. It's very easy to make caster sugar. Just take normal sugar and blitz it in your food processor and you will get this powdered sugar. Just a little bit of whisking to incorporate the butter and the sugar. Like this, just trying to cream it up a little bit. It's incorporated. Now I'm going to add one egg at a time. If you add all the eggs together, then it can curdle because there is so much fat and protein is going on inside it, so it can curdle and ruin the mixture. So use one egg at a time. Incorporate one egg, then the second one, and again incorporate it nicely. Done. Next wet ingredient is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Well, this is optional because it's chocolate cake. I know some people don't like to use vanilla extract, but I like to use it because it enhances the taste of the chocolate. So mix it up. Next, we are going to add the dry ingredients into the wet one in two batches. First half I have added. Now mix it up. Don't over mix it. Don't mix it up vigorously. Go slow. Go very lightly mix it up. Don't worry about the spillage. I am so clumsy. I mean, come on, we are making a cake, so it's got to be dirty in your working surface. So don't worry about it. We are going to clean it up later. Now the second batch. Also mix it up. See, after adding the second batch, it's going just a little bit of dry. So for that reason, Here I'm going to use milk. First I'm going to use 1/4 cup of milk and see the consistency. Don't use all the milk together at the time. Add in batches. First batch goes in. Incorporate it in nicely. Next 1/4 cup more and incorporate and check the consistency if you need more or not. I don't think I'm going to need much more milk. The batter is coming into the right consistency. See the consistency? It's not too much thick, not too much runny. It's a ribbon like consistency. We call it a ribbon consistency. It will, when it will fall, it will make a ribbon shape. This is called ribbon consistency. Okay, see how it's falling like ribbons. Next, we're going to prepare the cake pan. Add some oil and grease the pan nicely so that this is necessary so that the cake batter comes out easily. You can use silicone mold as well because then you don't need to grease it. One more step here, add some flour, dry flour. This helps to get the cake out nicely. Swirl the pan like this so that each and every corner get dusted with flour. You can use cocoa powder as well because it's a chocolate cake. Some people use that, but I prefer plain flour much more. Next, drop in all the batter, all the yumminess. This batter itself looks so yummy, even tastes so yummy. Actually, I'm going to lick the spatula and the pan later. I just love to have this raw batter of cake. Trust me, you should try it. It's really yummy. Clean the bowl and place it in the cake pan. Done. Tap it just a little bit. We're going to make the cake on pressure cooker. Generally people use sand or salt, but here I'm using water. If you have this kind of ring, then it's helpful. Otherwise, you can take a upside down bowl. Take a bowl and keep it upside down and place it over. Here I have boiled the water. Then I'm placing this cake batter nicely over that. And next, in with the lid. See, I have not used the whistle of the pressure cooker. You need to remove the CT or the whistle from here and in very low flame bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. Next, whipping cream. I have taken 300 grams of whipping cream here and it's right now it's quite icy in nature. Because if the whipping cream is cold, then it will whip up nicely. So first I'm going to whip it up in high speed like this. See, it has grown in volume. Next, here I'm going to add just a little bit of icing sugar. This will give it a nice shape. Don't use too much because I'm using non-dairy whipping cream and it already contains sugar and flavoring. So don't use much sugar. Icing sugar, after giving icing sugar, just use your hand beater in the topmost speed. And within 15 to 20 minutes you will see it's starting to having the shape. Few more seconds, Yes, now see, they have become the stiff peak. You need this consistency to ice any cake. It's so easy. All you need is the hand mixer. Now, let's check out our cake. Wow, it's so soft and moist. Can you see that? I think the light is just a little bit less, so don't worry about that. I'm taking it out of the pan. Then you can see how nicely it has been come out. See? Next, we are going to ice this. For that, first thing we are going to do is cut the top layer, because the top layer is quite tomb like shape, quite uneven. So we are going to cut the top layer so that we get a nice flat surface. Don't worry, don't throw it out. You can use it for making cake pops or any other desserts. Next, from the middle, I'm going to cut it. You can use serrated knives or you can use thread, but I prefer this knife of mine. Just swirl the plate round and round and you will get two nice pieces of cake. Next, I'm using strawberry syrup here. Generally in Black Forest cake they use cherry syrup, but I prefer strawberry syrup crush more. I like this flavor, so I am using strawberry over the first layer of the cake and spreading it all over. It's done. Next, I'm going to use the cream. I don't like to use much cream because then it will be all cream and cream. There is no cake. So I like to use less cream, and actually in proportion it acts like magic. Just a very thin coat of this whipping cream over this strawberry crush. Just awesome. It's done. So we're going to top it off with the second layer of cake. Next, we're going to crumb coat it. We're going to use a very thin layer of cream, and this process is called crumb coating, giving the first thin layer of cream over the cake. Not much. So you don't have to be perfect when you are crumb coating it. You need this type of spatula to spread the cream nicely. Top layer is done. Next, do the same on the sides. Crumb coat the sides. Swirl the dish and crumb coat from all the sides. You don't have to be perfect for this because it's just crumb coating. The first layer, another layer we're going to apply, but before that, take a cake base where you are going to present your cake. Just take just a little bit of cream over that. It will work as a sticking surface or as adhesive, so that the cake will not move from place to place. Use your spatula or any other knife and place it on the cake board nicely. Be careful in that process. Next, we are going to add the second layer of cream. This is the final layer. Now smoothen the surface and also on the sides. Nicely clean the spatula and use it. Next, I am going to pipe some rosette over here, pipe some design over there. You can use any star nozzle and a piping bag inside the cream inside the piping bag and pipe it according to your wish. The design is according to your wish. I am just using some round shape and over that just a little bit of star. Like this. Next thing, we are going to use chocolate curls. Making chocolate curls is very easy. All you need is a chocolate bar in room temperature and use your potato peelers or vegetable peeler to peel it, and you will be getting nice chocolate curls. So it's done. All you need is cherry. So black, white and red. These three colors make this beautiful Black Forest cake. See how easy it to make at home. You don't need to go to the bakery shop or anywhere. You can have it at home and surprise your family members and your guests. It's done.